Hi Libra, my name is Luciani. I'll be doing a general reading for you for July 2019. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. If you haven't done so already, click the like and subscribe button. This is for your Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you have Venus and Mars in Libra, this is also applicable for you also. If you don't know those planet placements, click the link below. It's called Cafe Astrology, and it'll tell you more information there. All right, so as I was pre-shuffling, meditating, some of you guys are just in new relationships that are amazing. You guys are just quickly becoming an item, is what I'm receiving. But you guys are still mourning something. You guys are still at a loss. There's something that you're still grieving. So it's like this kind of thing where you're like meeting some amazing connections, or you're going back to some connections that you're reconciling and working on. But there's this level of grief that is still taking place that you really just can't shake. There's something there that you guys might be internalizing, and it's just something that you just can't shake right now. So let's see what the energy is going to say for July 2019. This came out in your pre-shuffle and then it just popped out. So let's see what you guys think. All right. Wow. Okay. Spirit energies. What are the messages that you have for Libra? July 2019. Yeah, you guys are still going through it. Yeah. You guys went through a tough loss. There's this beginning, wow. So this could be someone that you're starting back up with that really fucked you up, and you're giving them another chance. They left you asked out, or you left them asked out, or it was a huge betrayal that happened. They really stabbed you in the back. They did a lot of effed up things that it's like you're giving them this second chance or this new opportunity again. But again, there's this area of still hurting from it. With the King of Swords here in the reverse, someone is violent. I would definitely say watch anything that just feels like someone's acting out on you or in a violent way. Please be careful and protect yourself. If this is an energy where someone is just extremely deceptive, they use their emotions as weapons. They like play this emotional spirit or emotional, like a victim, but they use it to like really hurt people really badly. It's like really fucked up. I feel like there's a lot of injustices that happen in this connection that you're giving a second chance to. And it's like you just want to create a successful foundation with them, a commitment, some sort of, again, there's this prosperity and peace that you feel like you want to create with them, harmony and a home and a haven, some sort of refuge here that you feel like you could run to. And there's this new passion, this new beginning that does occur. But I feel like there's this mental space that's being blocked off here. You guys could just be really like caging yourself off. There's this energy where it's bondage. You feel like you're wasting your energy in something. You could be censoring yourself, some sort of crisis that you really can get out of, but you feel like you personally can't. And it's just this judgment here in the verse where that's self-decepting. What you think is bondage really is something that you can get out of. It's just something that's really being deceived. We're deceiving ourselves by really thinking like this. Even though we feel like it's true, it actually isn't here. With this, it's right next to this judgment card here in the reverse. I just feel like you're just dealing with someone who is very abusive, and you really have to be careful. I feel like they're emotionally abusive. They say things that are really, I don't know. The King of Cups in the reverse is like one of my, I don't really like that energy in the tarot. My second worst energy is this Ten of Swords, and I see both of them in this reading. And I feel like you guys are really going through it. And I feel like no one knows. Because it's like all in your head. These are things that you keep to yourself that you don't tell nobody. And there's this indecision going back and forth. What to do, what to do, what to do. Or this ability knowing that you have to be two places at the same time and trying to figure out how to actually go about doing that. But there's this new passion. I love this Ace of Wands here. There is this new passion that's really here in the month of July. You're turning into your inner guru. You guys are really like in a spiritual space to really, and it's next to the High Priestess. You guys' intuition is crazy. Like, listen to your intuition. It is definitely not wrong. Slow and steady wins the race. You're very aware of that. Spirit advice is really asking you to not deceive yourself, not really harm yourself with the thoughts and things that we might think about ourselves that makes us feel unhappy, or just not finding that inner peace within ourselves, rather, okay? Because I just feel like you guys are dealing with inner darkness too. There's something here that you might feel like there's a fear of change also here. Or it's really hard to make a decision right now. Whether or not to give this person a second chance or not. It's really going back and forth because you're remembering what happened. It is passionate. It is, I even feel like it attached to the spirit body, and it's like you got to use your intuition with this particular type of connection. With finances, I feel like if this is relating to finances, this has everything to do with maybe something that you want to like really pursue that's very passionate for you. I'm talking about like a talent that you have, some kind of vision that you want to like really cultivate. It's time to really put that work in. And I don't think that you guys know where to start first. Like, okay, where do I put my energy first? I do feel like this is a reunion. I feel like this is a relationship from the past that you're giving a second chance to. Alrighty. I feel like this person that you're giving a second chance to isn't really worth it. It's like you're going to go through the same thing that you went through with them again. And you're going to realize that in this month of July. You're going to realize going back to them, you just realize that this is the same old thing. You left me weak. Your intuition is telling you what they're capable of doing. Again, we have the Two of Pentacles here again. There's this indecision. There is this inability to like really, I feel like not even inability. I would just say it's just some projects are difficult to launch at this time because you still could be in a deep state of hurt still, and battling with things that are inner darkness that really no one has an inkling as to what kind of battles you're dealing with internally. And I feel like you're feeling like you're very intuitive, very deep, very profound, very wise, but at the same time, you can feel like you're just being defeated. And Spirit advice is saying that's not the case. This is all in your mind. This is really showing you that you have so many opportunities, so many passionate pursuits, so much to come in your life that you just really don't. I feel like sometimes since we don't see it in front of us, we can't believe it. But there's spirit things in the backside, in the back end, working for us so that we can really achieve some really amazing projects, amazing opportunities just fall right out the sky. Eight of Wands is my favorite energy in this deck. I love Eight of Wands when it comes out. It let us know new passion and love is here. Love at first sight. Just extremely happy. Okay. Spirit guides is saying this is all in your head. Okay. This passionate new beginning, I feel like we're still learning about the experiences that we've been through. And once we actually learn those experiences, we then can move on to something that we're truly passionate about, that wants our attention. Someone is dealing with some kind of addictive behaviors. I don't know if it's addiction to sex, addictions to, it's like really unhealthy and toxic. And I feel like their lack of understanding, they weren't taught what's healthy sexual experiences, so that they are like really going about their sexual experiences and really in ways that are really just kind of like unhealthy for their mind. It's really because once we like tap into that really unhealthy sexual encounters, what unfortunately happens is that we're taking on that spirit of that person or what we're watching, that could be sexually driven, that's really like tainting our faithfulness to ourselves or our belief systems or our core values and our spirit bodies. We're not being taught what's our virtues, what we need to really honor as our virtues. Okay. Yeah, there's something here that's just being, there's some sort of karmic, I see Saturn energy here twice, so there is this level of karmic energy that's being completed, or someone is being very hypocritical. Someone one day feels amazing and another day they feel horrible. Another energy here is just anything that just feels like an injustice. You're still trying to find balance within yourself, okay? And that's very beautiful. But something is like really depleting you with the Page of Wands here in reverse. Something just feels unfavorable news, some sort of unpleasant news, or again, there's this indecision that's taking place to really free yourself of the mental anguish that we're giving ourselves. Now we feel like we really let down our guard too. I feel like there's a lot of financial ups and downs, and I feel like subconsciously that is the thing that you do worry about, or I wouldn't necessarily worry about, but that's the thing that you really just want to focus your attention on, what you want to create in the long run. That takes time because you don't want to be in this place where you're just going through these financial ups and downs. I feel like there is this level of defeatedness that you just feel like it's like, you know how amazingly wise and deep and profound and intuitive you are, but there's something in here that you feel like you're defeated. And it's, again, spirit advice is saying that's hardly the case here. I feel like someone's a mistress. I'm getting mistress vibes here, and you really are just trying to figure out whether or not to leave them behind. And we have the Two of Cups here in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. you just realize that this is just really a fake love. If this is a love situation that you guys are dealing with, you just come to terms with the fact that this isn't healthy. This isn't really what I want. This isn't the thing that really sustains my spiritual growth, my emotional body, my opportunities, my passions in life. And you just start knowing this. You start revisiting the things that really were injustice to you guys. What was betrayal? Who left you assed out in the cold? And you guys are trying to like regain yourself by talking about the things that really fucked one person or both of the people involved up. And you're trying to regain your composure and have this new start with each other. But to be honest with you, from this energy in July, it seems like the more you're connected with this person, the more you realize it's just not really I wouldn't necessarily call them toxic, but they're like, not only that, I feel like some Libras have to work on themselves with unbounding themselves of thinking that they are failing at life or defeated or and feel like they can't come out of this energy. It's like you guys can. It's just the brain is something else. The brain is something else. There is a level of purification that needs to happen. There is toxic energy around you or something that you're really battling with internally that we have to really purify ourselves from. With that particular energy with the quartz, you know, I always got quartz around me. Always. But for that most part, it doesn't even matter whether you have it or not. This is an energy where we have to embrace what we're dealing with, okay? Things that we need to really purify out of our lives. This is amplifying, restoring, transcending, and retaining energy. This is allowing deep clarity to come in. If you feel like if you've been feeling toxic or run down, or may have a situation in your life that requires cleansing and purification, or feeling unproductive and worrying and feeling weighed down by our emotions, this is a perfect time to embark on a cleansing journey. Cleansing is a very important part of our life. Just as we cleanse our physical bodies, it is also important to cleanse our mental, emotional, and energetic bodies too. So really trying to assist in clearing away anything that's negative and toxic from our mind, body, and spirit. Okay? You know, sometimes taking relaxing salt baths to revitalize ourselves. Also, this is just time to just let go of any old energy that has been weighing you down as you transform from the old so that new, vibrant, creative energy that can come in. And it's so powerful to do this. I feel for some Libras, purifying yourselves, going on being celibate, really being celibate at this particular time, not watching any pornography at this time, really cleansing yourself, retaining all of that life force energy to retain yourself, to build you back up, to restore you, to balance you. If you're a male looking at this video, check out retaining of your, what's the word I'm looking for? Retaining your semen and what spiritual components that has with that. Really retaining that energy, that life force energy that really builds your energy up. Same thing with women. Abstinence actually creates this energy of, and again, this is all purification. I'm not saying that you have to do this. This is just coming out as someone having sexual addictions. That's really kind of fucking up their spiritual growth. And, you know, if that is the particular case, say if you know, this could be alcoholism, this could be drugs. It's just trying to take a week or 2 or 3 or 4 or a year, whatever that makes sense for you guys, to like really purify yourself at this time and really allow yourselves to go into like a very spiritual cleansing journey, because you guys are really, either you or you're dealing with people around you that's really battling with some inner darkness here, that they're in a very dark place, and it's just a lot of negative thoughts that they have on themselves that they really can't get rid of. So it's very important for them to like try to come out of that, just for their own inner peace sake. So that's all right. So we got some energies that popped out here. So we have realization here. So we have the frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. Wow. So there's a lot of internal processes that is going on to like really create this heart-centered truth, and that really comes from, again, from this purification that you guys might be going through in the month of July. The next one we have Earth. So the frequency of Earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all of the aspects of our Great Mother, and revealing that the more ethereal spiritual aspects of our nature. Wow. Very, very powerful, guys. So again, this has a lot to do with working on your internal and your outer world. This is like an internal cleansing, and this is an outer cleansing. So if you're taking a salt bath, that will actually help with revitalization of your body to connect you back to spirit. If more internal, watch what you say, watch what you think, watch what you do. Abstain yourself from certain things. You know, like with Christianity, people usually, or I don't know if that's Christianity or not, but they have something called Lent, where they abstain something from themselves for 40 days. With Ramadan, they will literally fast and pray until nightfall, until they're eating. That's a form of purification. You know, find your path of purification so that this can happen, because boom, look what happens when this comes out. Passion. When you start putting some energy and time and purification, what happens is that you get some real amazing opportunities. And I'm not surprised, because the Eight of Wands is here, which is all about passion. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Guys, this is going to be a very transformative month for you. It's just you really have to believe in, and not even necessarily believe, because I feel like there is a level of belief that you already have established, but there's this purification that has to happen. Whether it's purifying yourself from people that just are just scandalous, they're unjustified, betrayed you, everything, like dealing with alcoholism, anything that feels like you're a slave to anything of a narcotic or anything of that nature. It's time to really purify yourselves this month, guys, okay? So thank you guys so much for coming to this reading. That's only a general reading, that won't apply for everybody. If you need a personal reading, I have my email below. And I love you guys. Take care. Bye.